What's up, collectors? Thanks again for joining us for another unboxing and review. Today we have Jean Grey, the new Sideshow premium format exclusive. So stick around with us here at I&L Danger Room Reviews if you are interested in checking out Jean Grey. All right, guys, thanks again for sticking around with us here at I&L Danger Room Reviews. We're just unboxing, or cracking open, I should say, the styrofoam casing, rather, and taking a look at everything really quick. We're about ready to start. So, yeah, Latrice, let's go ahead and bust open that base first.
This is pink.
This is totally pink. This is an epic color, though. It's totally... the Jean Grey, holy moly, standard, very classic, like telepathy, telekinesis, kind of like power, color there. So, really love it. The bottom of the base looks epic.
145.
145 out of 1,000. There's some of that like energy, that I was kind of talking about, like, you know, very classic in that Jim Lee era when, you know, she's using her powers, like you see that energy kind of around her head or behind her or something like that. So definitely the color they were going for. Yeah, so I don't want to get too into review talk here, but so we're just looking for the one key that'll go right there, and we can see that it's like it's formed for her leg. So here comes Jean next. It looks like foot fits right in there. Perfect. And that was a key and a rod, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got one key, one rod going in. Sits nice and flush there. You can see the feet where they went in. Looks good. Got a filling here forming around her leg. Yeah, everything intact. All right. And now we're bringing up the collector's portrait, right?
Yep.
Awesome. All right. So we got a key for that one. All that hair.
All Jean's hair.
And yeah, there's a key for that one. And so the seam line is set closer to like where her shoulder blades are. So it really kind of helps hide the seam work there. Very nice. Damn, that's a good looking portrait. She looks epic. Hair flow looks really good too. Again, try not to get into the review part. So now we just have some hands. All right.
She's got some nice nail polish there.
All right. Very nice. Very nicely detailed. Yeah. Hands actually look really good. All right. And this is one of the few times that we have more than one exclusive trade out piece for the exclusive edition, which is kind of cool. All right, let's check it out. Yeah, hands are looking really good there. So this is the collector's edition of Jean Grey, as you would receive her without any exclusive pieces. So pretty easy assembly, guys. We just have the base again, we have the body, and then we have the two hands to put in, and then the one portrait. So that's it. Really, really easy build here. But before we... Uh-oh.
It's broken.
It's broken. Oh, no. So your flames are broken too?
Yeah. I thought it wasn't.
Oh, no. Okay, so we'll have to get a replacement on that one.
Yep.
All right. Do you want to put it in or probably not because it might scratch the shoulders or something? It's up to you.
Wow. I want to... No, can you stop?
Yeah.
Previously on X-Men.
Hey, what's up, guys? We are back and we have some updates. So what happened, Latrice, since we left our guest last?
So during our first recording, the flames were broken on the exclusive So
Heartbreaking.
put in for a replacement.
Dun dun dun.
First replacement came. Flame was also broken. So
Yeah.
put in for a second replacement. Second replacement came. Flames are perfect. However, the very tip of the hair was broken. So no more replacements. Just kind of eating this one a little bit. But we did get one with full complete flames. So we will be showing that one. And if anyone knows of any sort of like custom artists that might be able to help me out with some fixes, maybe leave a name and some info in the comments.
Yeah, we would appreciate it.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, maybe an exclusive portrait sans flames.
Yeah.
That would be really cool if that could be worked out. Or something with the one with the tip, the hair kind of broken off. Yeah,
Yes.
one or the other. Contact us. We would love to chat.
Picking up from there.
Yeah, so we tried. Womp womp. You know, and it's really unfortunate because, you know, this is the first time I've ever seen this happen. And part of it, I think, was like the two replacements were shipped in like kind of makeshift boxes, and they tried their best to wrap them and stuff, and it probably just wasn't the best approach. So unfortunate, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and swap the exclusive head in there. I wouldn't say lucky number 3, but it may be luckiest number 3.
I didn't even put this on to see if the magnet worked or anything.
Okay,
it does.
Awesome. Okay, reminder. Well, first off, right now we are jumping back in after quite a few weeks of waiting, obviously, as we just told you. So we're kind of just jumping head into the review. Can I say that again?
What did I say? Now that I see this actually on the statue, I think it looks really good. I'm going to be very honest. I was extremely skeptical about the flames in the first place. I personally think that if this was meant to be just a Jean Grey statue, their exclusive should have been something that was just highlighting Jean Grey's powers.
Yeah.
Not as Jean Grey as the Phoenix.
I 100% agree.
Because there was a time when Jean Grey was just Jean Grey.
Yeah, and she's a very formidable character as is already. I mean, there's a whole reason, right, that the Phoenix chooses Jean and connects with Jean the way that it does, and why she's the Phoenix Force is it's whatever perfect match.
Yeah.
And that's all because of Jean, without anything that has to do with the Phoenix Force. So I agree at that point whatsoever.
I would have loved to have seen her in like the 90s kind of hair look with like the poof on the top and then like the ponytail in the back. I personally think that would have been cool.
The shorter portrait. Yeah.
But the face on this is gorgeous, and I love that.
Yeah, and I don't remember if we mentioned it last time, Latrice, but one thing I was saying was that, like, in the classic portrait, I mean, they almost look like they somehow captured, I don't want to say they look different because they don't, but like they somehow captured in this one some like darker contouring like around her face and stuff, and so that it shapes it more like almost a bird's face a little bit. Like the features are kind of like, it's like trickery, almost shadowing and stuff, and a little on the sculpt end even too, I'd say on the cheekbones, but it starts to look like her face is being formed into a little bit of like a Phoenix face, you know? So you really see that coming forward versus the other portrait is much more of that classic kind of Jean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So once again, and less of that, and a gorgeous portrait. Oh my gosh, like it really captures Jean's beauty. But there's something in this one where you're really seeing the truly kind of a transformation happening. I really like that. And I 150 million bazillion percent agree with your point. I wish we would have gotten more of that 90s, like, you know, pink energy, like we were almost in the box behind her. You know, the classic kind of Jean psychic power kind of like emitting thing happening. But since we got this, I actually always was a fan when I saw it. Just because like it is what we got, and I did like it, but I think it got executed a lot better than even in the pictures. I really do think it all comes together pretty nice. Something with the hands too. The flames are, and it's interesting too because you can see the flames are like on top of the hands. They're not coming from her palms. They're not coming from other places. It does look like actually like her skin and the highest points of all of her skin are going to start lighting on fire versus like maybe like underneath and different things like that. So it does look like it's, you know, directional, I guess. It's really cool. But yeah, you can see this is where the little break was. There was a bit of a tip. Just came out a little bit there. But yeah, that's where we need your help, guys. Finding someone that can touch that up for us really quick.
Or just some suggestions, because I have all the pieces.
Yeah, we do have the pieces.
It.
That's right. Yeah, that's true. You do
so
have
any
them.
Suggestions would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, just like if anyone's had any good luck with any type of ceramic glues or, you know, things like that, let us know. But yeah. And again, these are the exclusive hands because of the flames that we were just talking about. So different from the collector's hands there. So, all right. Anything else on the review that you want to mention, Latrice? Because I think
we didn't
kind of captured it.
We only talked about the portrait. I think the body sculpt is really good.
Oh yeah, I guess we really didn't like. It's kind of weird that we did this after the couple of weeks span. So what did we talk about? But yeah, I really like the sculpt, the sculpt on the body as well too. So what do you like about it, Latrice?
I like that there's like the bunching.
I was just looking at that too.
The costume.
Yeah.
It looks really good. I like her body position.
Yeah. And
kind of like the musculature here.
Yeah, absolutely. That looks really great.
There's actually a lot of bunching in her. And on
there
the
really
back of her
is.
Arms too.
You know,
so
that's
it looks
something
very form fitted.
That's something that Sideshow's been doing really well lately. Because I mean, looking in comparison to my Jean Grey statue, right, the OG one, it is very flush, and even though it does have like little, you know, curves and things here and there to let you know it is supposed to be a costume, they're really getting creative about like finding ways to bunch things, and even like just like the little like lines that are in there that, you know, maybe wouldn't normally be
it looks like it's actually kind of like sewn together.
Yeah, sewn together, some sort of costume. Yeah, I was looking at the lining right here too and everything. It all comes together like really nicely. The sculpt on that is where it's at, and then of course the paint app right afterwards. Shadowing as well too, different colors used on the yellow parts of the suit help make it pop too, and help make it look real. So
yeah, it's not just one yellow color.
Yeah, and yellow for some reason I feel like just like white can be something that washes out very hard. I feel like, and so so I think it's smart to kind of have a bunch of different tones and stuff there. Yeah, I love the you know, since we do have kind of the Phoenix transformation kind of happening in the exclusive, I do kind of like the like illusion of flight kind of happening with her too there. Like she is maybe levitating and touching down, or maybe about to lift off, one or the other. But I thought the pose was really great. Again, in comparison to mine, it's very much of a museum kind of pose where 2 feet on the ground. She looks like she's maybe taking a step forward, but very flat. And I think this has more motion, and again, kind of speaks to a little bit of Jean's power as well too. I think you can kind of see it in motion here, or in action.
Yeah, I really like it. And then the base.
Yeah.
Base is cool. You got a couple of the seams in the flames themselves.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, I think it's really cool.
Yeah, color is epic. I mean, the color was really well done. This is what I would have loved to have seen, to your point, Latrice, maybe up here. And the one thing I probably would have done if it was pink here and then pink up on top is I probably would have maybe even stayed away from the flames design in general, and kind of just done more of the plasma kind of light design. And I guess in the illustration back there it looks more like smoke, but you know, like the like waving, almost like X-rays, like kind of rippling through the sky or through the air and stuff like that. And I would try to incorporate that into the base, and then have that around her around her neck, around her portrait or something like that. Maybe even the hands that are outstretched, find a way to kind of incorporate something like that.
Yeah.
So that's what I would have done. But again, this all ties together really nice. And it, you know, and I can see the clear differentiation between like Jean's power, Phoenix power, different things like that that are happening. The pink is like just vibrant. It is really cool. And it is absolutely Jean's classic, like powers pink, you know? So I think it looks really nice. It really kind of pops. I don't think there's any other statue that is in my collection that has a color that pops so much. So I think she'll really draw a lot of eyes in someone's collection.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, but I do like the base as well too. I'm anxious to see Cyclops. Yeah, side by side. I think that's going to look really sharp. You know, and I think it'll help kind of illustrate Jean's power and what we're seeing here, because Cyclops is going to be very much just strictly terrain. I mean, you'll see some blast marks from the prototype, you know, where the laser, his laser vision kind of like blasted through the snow and even some of the gravel. And he's kind of looks like he's standing between like a little bit of a valley or something that he made. But for the most part, it's like all terrain.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to lock in the scene like really nicely once we get them side by side.
Yeah. I have her currently next to my Dark Phoenix.
Oh, I bet you that looks really nice.
Once Cyclops comes in, then I'll have to
then
make some moves.
Make some moves, get them together.
Yeah.
That's epic. All right. Is there anything we missed, Latrice? Anything else you want to
I don't think so.
comment on?
No.
Yeah, really nice
That big
execution.
X.
Yeah. I was noticing that right now too. Very nice execution on the paint app in general too. Really nice clean lines. You know, the X emblem looks epic. Very classic. Yeah, very classic, you know, costume here too. I'm really happy with it. I think that's really cool.
Yep.
All right. All right, guys. Well, I think that's it. Thank you so much for joining us for this very obscure, I guess, very different for us review. It was like weeks in the making here, a lot of dramatics. But thank you so much for joining us. Please leave a comment on what you think of Jean, premium format exclusive. Let us know what you think of the flames. Let us know who your contacts are for any of some custom work or repairs. Let us know what your favorite glue is for any of your statues that have maybe taken a tumble or been delivered, you know, in a terrible state as well. So we'd appreciate any of that. If you're really liking what you're seeing, we do have some more on the way. We talked about Cyclops. What else do we have, Latrice?
I have Cyclops, Gambit.
Gambit.
Hot Girl.
Hot Girl.
And then the Sleepover Sirens.
Sleepover Sirens come in. Are those Miss Mindy's?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because I know we've been talking a lot about Miss Mindy lately.
Yeah, I have more of those.
Yeah, those look really exciting though too. So we got some stuff on the way, Latrice. We got some stuff on the way, guys. So yeah, if you are interested in what we are interested in, please make sure and hit the subscribe button. Drop us a comment. That's what we really like. And we'd love to interact with you. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
Damn, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I'm still recording. What's going on, collectors? Thank you.